cues based on which the European markets are going to really perform today. Take a look at that, a sea of red. But as Anuj said, that is there a recovery in sight? That needs to be seen globally as well as in the Indian markets.
All right, let's get stock specific then. MCX is the stock on our radar, up about 1.5% in trade today. Let's go across and hear out the MCX chief.
Futures. We have done all the preparation as we have been mentioning. We've met the entire industry. We've probably covered more than 5,000 jewelers in the last 2 to 3 months. We have met almost every participant on the exchange as we are rolling out this new instrument. Our expected date of launch is basically post-Dussehra, pre-Diwali. We could zero in on that much just now. It's somewhere in that 7-8 days between 5th to the 14th of October. So that's the launch date that we're looking at, but we'll soon finalize that and let all of you know.
What do you have to say about the competition which could...
So I think we should distinguish that the international exchange which has been set up was meant to attract businesses which have migrated out of India to other jurisdictions. I don't think it was meant to compete with us, and I don't think it is competing with us. In fact, what the international exchange is doing is actually getting back investors who migrated away from India, and therefore that's a healthy complementary exchange. I don't think it's a competition for us.
So what's your expectation as far as average daily turnover is concerned once options contract starts, and also going ahead when this concept is taken to the next commodity, which would be the next commodity that where you would want to see options trading?
So I think it's very difficult to hazard a guess on numbers, and we generally don't do that. I think suffice to say that we have a certain benchmark on what we believe is healthy participation. In terms of the next contracts, we believe that after the first launch, between the market regulator and all of us, we would like to watch it for maybe a couple of months, could be anywhere between 3 to 6 months. SEBI already has the norms for what should be allowed. From amongst our contracts, there are at least 6 or 7 more contracts which will qualify. Once we know that SEBI is in a position to allow more contracts, we'll zero in on the next 4 or 5 that we would like to include there.
Any names you would want to mention?
I think all of the ones that currently qualify, there's silver, there is crude, there's natural gas, there's zinc. There's some in the agricultural sector. People don't normally associate us with that sector, but our cotton and CPO contract both qualify and have very, very deep participation, and we would definitely look at those as well when it comes to the next round.
So SEBI recently also allowed Category 3 alternate investment funds to invest in commodity contracts. What kind of response are you receiving on that end? And also with these 2 new segments starting, which is options and Category 3, what is the kind of impact or reflection which we could see on your quarter 3 balance sheet on quarter 4 for the year?
So again, I will refrain from really giving any sort of indicative numbers or any forecast. We don't do that. What we have been working, and I think what we've been always saying, is that for an exchange, what really matters when it comes to the turnover is that there are 3 underlying factors. There is the base price, there is the volatility, and there is participation. Participation comes from product, it comes from distribution, and it comes from more participants.
All right, so that was a word coming in from the management of MCX. Let's take it straight to a CNBC TV18 exclusive in the Stock and Focus.